Hey everyone, it is another week of top decks, and boy oh boy, we continue on in that set 8 meta, trying to figure out what is the best, what decks are frauds, and what decks sound like frauds, but are actually pretty good. Now, just a little bit of an announcement, next week we will be doing top decks, well, I will likely be doing top decks on Wednesday, so usually we do it on Thursday, and if you submit your list by Thursday, then it's all there. Next week will be Wednesday, simply because it's Wells on Friday. It's on Friday, not on like Saturday. So we have to move the schedule back 1 week. I don't want to like skip a week because then it's gonna make the week after really hard to do, and we're on vacation, so we wanna vacate as much as possible. And yeah, it will likely just be me because I don't want to. Kelvin qualified for Wells, so I don't want to disturb his testing. You know what I mean? I want to, we're going to let him do that last minute testing while I chill out in my hotel room or something like that. You know, that's just how it's going to be. So, yeah, next week, Wednesday, submit your list by then. And then, yeah, the video will probably go up on Thursday or something. And it will be, yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting because I think a lot of people are hiding decks. Not going to lie, it makes sense. Premium new format. But if you're playing premium at like, you know, in World, you're definitely hiding all those deck lists, and you want to win, right? You want to win. There's also Varga right after as well, so I think that's also where a lot of the testing and the ideas are going. These are kind of the how do you say it? It's like the low, not the low effort weeks. It's the low power weeks. Let's put it like that. But yeah, everyone's a lot of people are going to Japan right now and having fun, and I will be there. I'll be heading out to there Tuesday night and arriving Wednesday morning. So probably might see some of you guys. Yeah, just don't feel free to say hi, but we'll talk more next time, right? Anyway, let's kind of just get started. We do have the Overlords as well. Most of the Overlords rocking that one copy of the grade 2 order that allows it to attack back row, so that free Estacion win. Because most of your decks do run just the order searcher. This is just a Latifa and Shenri combo because it works well with the new order it got. So you can just kind of proc the Latifas to kind of just get free stuff, and you're always running like 4. You're playing one of these orders every turn, right? You're either playing from hand or activating for the drop. If you activate from the drop, doesn't really count as playing an order, but you're doing it. You're doing at least that, probably the second one most of the time, to always get Persona rides and get cards. So I think it's a very strong deck. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty decent, and yeah, I think most of these lists are running something similar to that. Bellicosti is just a really good, like, covers Burning Horn, but like this guy decides to run the Burning Horn as well. So you have like 2 cards gaining a lot of power. But also running the 4 Defensing Roar, and I think if you haven't really realized, Defensing Roar is a really good card, one of the best cards on Dragon Empire side, and I feel like, you know, when I see people run that max copy of Defensing Roar, it makes me happy, because the amount of, like, this card is the most underrated card of all time. Playing it, if a Dragon Empire deck can play it or can sustain it, I think it's crazy. Like, even just the lowest value you can get is like comboing with just these like front triggers. But being able to reuse a 20k front is already really good. But then you can reuse like energy cyclers, like heal, like effect heals. Yeah, carbuncles even. So many. And then if you combo with OT, it's just absolutely broken. This guy's even running like the 4 Defensing Roars with the Blitz, with the Sanctitude as well. So he's going full Blitz order. I probably wouldn't do that. But yeah, I probably wouldn't do that, but that's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. And then another one here as well. Showing a few different grade 1s. Like, these ones just allow you to get back discarded cards. So I think overall it's okay. Overall it's okay. And then moving on to Shiranui as well. So I think it's funny, Shiranui was some of the Shiranui builds in the beginning of the first ones to popularize the 4 Defensing Roars, but this one's just a pretty normal one, and getting a Pole Pollute as well for the PR. A couple of Vargas as well. The Vargas, not that many, right? It's nothing's really changed. I think they got this new grade 3 that's like okay, but like Varga keeps getting grade 3s, right? What are you gonna do with all the grade 3? You're gonna run a grade 3 deck? Like, look at the grade 3 lineup already for this. It's like not it doesn't bring joy, right? Yeah, but at least it's getting played, right? At least it's getting played. Another one here as well, but that's pretty much it. Kotihblaze 2, this one's an English Kotihblaze from SpongeBob Music Enjoyer. Won their locals with Kotihblaze. First time piloting the deck, and it's just Novas in disguise. We still don't have that order, which is crazy, right? And I don't think it's getting reprinted in Festival Collection, which is like double crazy, you know? It's such an important like order result. It's like relatively generic, and we still haven't got it. It's don't know what to say. Gandeeva, right? Gandeeva with masks. Mask Gandeeva. Yeah, Japanese build here is okay. Okay, nothing really much to say. And then another one, Mr. Potato Fries went 3-0 at BCI today with this Gandeeva list. Even though I hate mask mechanic, the deck did have upsides, and going second was not bad. So running the bad ride line as well to get the extra shield. I think like so the other guy was running Vigila order, right? Which is like the Vigila line. Yeah. So this is the other generically line that you can run in all your Dragon Empire decks. Bavs Saga. So this is where a lot of decks are. Right? If your deck starts with B, I think right now it's pretty strong. And yeah, no, Bavs Saga post ban. This is JP. Quite a few. It's still very popular, very powerful. It's not. I mean, it got nerfed, but it's still really good. It's like one of the best decks, I think. This guy's only got one Cindy. Not amazing. Not amazing. But yeah, they look pretty similar now. This guy's running 3 to style. I don't think you need 3 of this. You know, it helps you dig, but it does require cost, and I feel like you could put this slot somewhere else. Lula, I am a Capital Vanguard, JP. So this was first place was Boy. So Boy came first here with the Bavs Echo Fox with the Leanorn. Wow, Leanorn, okay. And then 3 was Nong with the Kairi, and then 4th was Whiplash with Levidras. Okay. Ayrton, he's in Japan as well. He went to the Oyama Battle Loco. And came first with just the Bavs deck. Did he build this for like two languages? But he's also running the 3 to style line as well. He's got like the upgrades seem pretty broken, you know, like some of these the ladders, and yeah, that's some high rarity upgrades, you know. Lisa Slee from Big Space Shop 20 came first, I think, facts, and with just also a pretty decent Bavs build too. And then after that, we have Infinity Cry at the Roel Cup, made top 8 with the Bavs 4 to Steyr. Really, 4 of this? Everyone's valuing this so high. I feel like you want to run more of this, right? Because I feel like you have a high chance of like hitting the mirror, and like technically this guy's top 5 is free, you know, like I feel like 2 is pretty scary. I like at least 3. And then we've got Team the Afro from Report TCG Nexus locals. Yeah, just another one here with 3 and then 2 there. 4-2 split as well, and then four Trick Moons, 4 high rarity Trick Moons. And then Kevin Amaterasu from TCG Nexus. First was Bell with Bavs and yeah, this is the ooh, look at that. This is FR, but then boom, look at 3x, and then the Marays. Wow, that's nice. Second was Shiro with Berry, right? Berry, another strong deck that starts with B. And then third was Chomo with Bavs. So yeah, lots of Bavs. Moving on, got the Drajeweled. So a couple of Drajeweled. These Drajeweleds, probably because the new Drajeweled, the new like kind of start decks, or start sets with some extra support in set 8, gave both Lianorn and Drajeweled a bit of a boost. We have a new grade 2 restander, which is pretty cool. But apart from that, not much has really changed, right? It's most of the... You probably place 4 cards and like call it a day. And here you play some of the Rocket Gores. This guy's still in the Bifron's engine to kind of like push, like dig a bit more. Then we got Archistic from the Tefada Chiho Cup Takasaki. And they got 9th for the 2nd week in a row, which is sad, right? Sad times. And then after that, we also have Brandy from Wargames Friday Tournament, and this is also JP X0 with Drajeweled Ignis. But yeah, here with the new cards as well, just making their way. Not running Forb at all, running a twin cast, which is interesting. I feel like the Forb is just so strong in grade 4 decks, especially the ones where you're like, you gotta ride it, so you have to search for it. It's like an extra insurance, but running twin cast with the extra defense seems. You know, twin cast is just a good generic regardless piece to run because it's so strong. Toyo swept my Vanguard day with Chronojet. Yeah, with Chronojet. Wow, the fourth. We got the. Oh, this is JP though, so like it's got. You know, well, English has it, so we can run the Philias too. But we don't run. Do we just take out the Folklores for that? You know, with the Clockwise. Now it's just Philia for like the kind of the draw engine. Okay. Then we have Androids. So a couple of Androids here as well. I guess new support, but nothing really insane. Nothing really like stand off. This guy's just hiding half his list. So yeah. Okay. A couple of Harrys as well, which is surprising. This one from I think Taiwan with the Harri. And normally it's all the Westerners playing Harri. And I think it is actually. This one's the only JP one we have. We're running the Folklore Clockwise engine with the Philia. And then we got Cardfight Vanguard Argentina. So first place, looks like it was Luis with the Harri, and then it was Liael and the from Martin and Jesus with the Luard. So Luard here, I think it's pretty standard Luard. And then we have the Liael here. I don't think we have the new cards yet for this. So I mean, not everyone has gotten them, right? Shipping issues. And then first place was that Harri. And yeah, pretty cool. Next is the Liaels as well. So Liaels, the new Colossus. We haven't been seeing that many Liaels, unfortunately. Just because the format, I think there's like a distinctive 5 decks which are really good in the Japanese format. And then going anywhere from there is like, I mean, we have 5 decks. It's already pretty, you're pretty stretched thin on what's good. Ralphington played Sodium, pulled through with another Vanguard Day win, even though I didn't get my copies of Philia in time. Actually, yeah, pretty strong. In English, we now have the Philia, so this deck should be stronger. It might be half decent. Ruth, well, I'll say this, ban OT, even though it helped me win the first few games. I mean, a win's a win, right? That's how it is. And then U5 Patakin, Shop POTYQ20 Labyrinth. But yeah, Odium, Jun came first with the Odium. And they did get the Philias, well, this JP as well, so I guess we've had it for a while. Second was Sting with Bavs, and then third was Kai with the Varga, and then fourth was Nobu with the Estacion. It's pretty interesting we don't see that many Estacions from the other regions. I feel like Estacion's like a very Japanese thing so far. And then yeah, moving on to Blangdmire. So this is from Taiwan, and this is first place with the Blangdmire. And what's crazy is that the top 2 here is the Blangdmire. So it's a Blangdmire mirror at the end. So we're actually going to give Blangdmire the top D award, especially this one. Simply because, you know, I think Blangdmire deserves some love. We've been calling it a fraud, right? People have been calling it a fraud, unfortunately. But actually, if you look at what the results have been, it's that even though, you know, I think people saw the Ultimate Cup, lots of people wrote Blangdmire, only converted 2. But then you look at Singapore, you look at Taiwan, both places Blangdmire wins. So this deck definitely is like good, but it's probably at that level where you need a brain to like play it, you know. You can't just pick up the deck immediately and the deck plays itself. There's probably a lot of decisions. Well, there are a lot of decisions that you need to work out in order to maximize how good your game is. And it's one of the decks that have multiple modes, or can change its like speed. Like even though your deck, right, functions at grade, like the second turn of grade 3, where you get your divine skill active, you're not locked into that play, and you can kind of play more aggressively, you can play more defensively, you can set up more soul, you can like delay. So there's like different things you can do that's not just, wow, my deck tells me to Energy Blast 3 at this turn, and I'm just gonna do it every single turn, and like, thanks deck, thanks for telling me what to do. So I think that's like the thing with Blangdmire. There are a lot of players who play Blangdmire simply because it's strong, the character is cool, the deck is pretty cool, but to get the wins from it and get good results from it, you definitely need to put time into playing it. Versus, I think, a lot of decks out there, which you don't need to spend as much time. So, Hiroshi came first, and Taiwan, and just did a really good job with the Blangdmire and showing why it's good. I think the Blangdmire build also hasn't been, like, resolved or, like, sorted out yet. So, a lot of things going on. Filias, do we put them in or not? How many wizards? Are we multi-attacking? How many multi-attack pieces do we run? Kind of thing. All that stuff. So, yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then we'll kind of go through the gauntlet of the Blangdmires, and you're going to see probably a lot of them just like different builds. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Blangdmires. Most of them are JP, right? Most of them JP. Do we run Regulus Ps? Do we Fire Regulus? Do we run like the sword to countercharge? Someone's even running ladder, right? Do we run this grade 2 that we just got? I don't know, like some builds run them, some builds even run one. Like this guy's running 2. With Filias, and then like how many of the Colossus do you run? You run 3 or 4. Like 4 is great, but a lot of people cut it to 3 because you want to put space for other things too. Yeah, lots of decisions to take. This one's running the old energy cycler too. The old like cycler, but like energy cyclers I feel like are so important. Just because like if you have a bad run, the energy cycler kind of helps you out. Like this, I feel like a build not running energy cycler for me, I wouldn't run that kind of Blangdmire build. I just hate the Blangdmire ride line so much. Yeah, Devon B, first place at Tabletop Gaming Center. These are all Blangdmire, so we don't have the wizard, the elaborate wizard, to be able to kind of get back stuff, which I think is so strong. You know, if you saw in a PG before, it's over, but now it's like your second hand. But now we have the Filias here as well, so the English builds can be running more aggressive versions. And then Sephirantes as well at the Katnia Hobbies Vanguard Weekly. They were playing Nexus as well. But yeah, even running some of the maids, Falcratias as well, just to kind of build more soul, like kind of bash with more power. Do you run that? Do you have space for it? Like this guy's going 3. They're going 3 Colossus. So again, like it's not a build where you're like putting all the support pieces and then catapulting it, you know. Takatsuki Ken from Royal Cup, they came 12th with Blangdmire and running 3 energy cyclers. Again, like can you spin in 4 when you want to put in so many different things? This guy's not even running 4 Zamoog. Zamoog is like one of the cards that I feel like everyone would want to run 4 of, but this guy's cut it to 3 because there is a lot quality cards, Lula from Report Vanguard, Japan, they came first place with the Nexus, and yeah, it's quite a few things to see here. Again, 3 of the Colossus, 3 Filias, right? Just 3 of a lot of things just to be able to make space for them all. And then Otsunia from Nexus as well, they came 5th, and again with this one Blangdmire, and yeah, whoa, yeah, 3 Colossus. Maybe 3 Colossus is just the way, right? Just to be able to have that one extra slot to run something else that you can do. Like even the splits between the order, the boost order, and like the card that searches for it is like crazy. Like 1-2 or 2-2. I think I ran like 2-2 at one point, and I like really disliked it, and I was going maybe like I want more boost orders, but then I'm like, how about I just don't rely on the boost order all the time? Like, there's so many little things. Like, and then if you play more than 2 in a game, because this requires the Soul Blast, can like really wreck your like souls if you're not careful. So man, I'm like glazing Blangdmire so much. So many choices. Song at Antagonized from Tefta Chiho Cup, Takasaki, and they came top 8, lost to Rezael there. The early game brick and hand size is so bad, but all is well. Got my chibi now. Yeah, that's like, again, yeah, your ride line bricks so you don't get stolen cards, and then you just have like no hand, no soul. Your life is terrible. But yeah, 4 energy cycles, that's something I agree with. Maybe that can save you from all of it. Moving on, we do have one Luard from New York Hardfight. This is at Toy Wiz, and the winner was Sora. And then they came first with the Luard. Maples, 4x energy cyclers. And is there anything too crazy about this? Is nothing really. So, all right, pretty good. Rezael, we got some Rezaels. Only English Rezaels. Like, everyone in JP seemed to move away from Rezael already. Illusion got second place at my locals Vanguard Day. Made some slight adjustments to the last list, adding Hostage package. And it's surprising came up in a couple of games. Hostage, I remember back then when we ran Hostage with Rezael, and it was too slow. But now we have the new Rezael. We have Vita. Hostage, I think Hostage is good. Hostage is actually really good in the deck, especially if you only run one, right? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But then you just like play it down, trigger your Celions and all that, which is really significant. So yeah, I think the Hostage packet is the way to go. Rezael can also resurrect your OTs, so extra shield is crazy good. Decken Water managed to get first for the, is it in Canada? Yeah, for the Set 7 sneak peek at Porp Sports. But yeah, first place with the Vita as well. Running, it's already teched in this card. This one just bottom decks everything with the same name. So what you can do is like bottom deck trick moons, and it bottom decks all their trick moons in their drop, and then on the field as well. Even if it's under a Vilord, I'm pretty sure there's like a ruling post for it that it goes to the drop zone. So your Vilord's sitting there with like nothing to do, like twiddling its thumbs. Yeah, this is like the one tech I feel like that Rezael players have been running, or Keta Sanctuary players are running. Just one is enough. If you get it, it's like one matchup where you really want it, and it's like it's kind of heavy, but if it wins you the match, that's great, right? So cool. Liael, so Andre from Agora Hobby, they went X0 with a normal Liael, which is cool, right? This is probably going to get more support based on what's going on in the anime. So maybe Liael will be just as good as Odium or better in the next couple of sets. First taking the deck outside of casual play, and I'm so happy I got the win. That's how it is, right? That's how it is. We have one Hound Riser. Hound Riser just recently got released in English, so you can definitely build this deck. It's from Agora Weekly Tournament from Rutara. We don't actually have this grade 2, I think, so you're just gonna build the rest of the deck without this grade 2. But it's pretty good for a beginner deck. A very straightforward deck to play, and should be pretty cheap to build too, except for the cell guards. I want to borrow them. Youthberk. So this deck is probably, what people refer to as the fraud of set 8. There's just what is wrong with Youthberk? I feel like it's doing a lot of things that modern decks did like a set ago. Like in set 5, there was a power creep in set 5, and Youthberk would have belonged there, but the power creep at like set 7, set 8 is like significantly different, As such, Youthberk players still don't know what they're fully doing, right? This is like a full blast build, except it isn't, because it's just an exist build. Yeah. But then we have another one from Japan as well. Like, I think the tech is running exists, and then some of them are just running one extra card. This one's running Carinos. I've seen decks not even run Carinos, and they came second at WGPs. So pretty crazy. Always include Sergion, right? Always include Sergion. Another JP build here, running the Valtros, running a funky grade 2 as well. At least we can see them experiment with things. Some Persona Shield too. And then another one here. This one is like full on Catapult, I'm guessing. A Teeth Felt with the Sergion. Also, just not the Wisdom order, but running the Youthberk one. It's like the top 5 check. And then 4 Carinos. I guess like the Youthberk one, this does help you get out the Carinos, which is pretty good. So yeah, alright, nice. And then another one here. This is a really, well, the colors are so weird. It's like running Maples, running some old, this like, is it full blast? Actually full blasting. So all full blast deck with one exist. With the rebuild, and then you have the Carinos, and yeah, okay, nice. And then another one here. This should be Pile, right? Pile with the Youthberk order, and then comboing the new support that gives guard restrict. Another one here, so from Royal Cup, this is for Shanky, posting with Shanky, and they lost that top 8 to a Bav. But yeah, Teethfeld, pile build with some shields. Also only one copy of the Guard Restrict, but also wanting one Sequana, and like a 2/2 split of the Wisdom, but also running the new Regulus piece from the Drajeweled start deck. I think a lot of people were hyping it up, but recently never really saw it being played. But this could be good. It could be good in this deck, just kind of resurrect important pieces. And then lastly, we got Ions from Sandwich Server Remote Tourney. They came top 2 with Youthberk, and unfortunately not top 1. But running full blast, still full blasting, not exist maxing. Couple of Magnolias as well. So Magnolias that are actually grade 3 Magnolia builds, not just one grade 3 Magnolia into grade 4. Running a lot of the Sylvan Beast stuff, which is correct. I feel like, 3 Gnossa is okay. Gnossa is just very good because the new support kind of minuses the CB cost for Magnolia, so it frees up a lot of CB basically, which is nice, pretty nice to have. Another one here as well, so just full on grade 3. Also running the new Regulus speech is pretty good. And yeah, this one's not running Gnosslas. Not running Gnosslas. I feel like that could be wrong. I rate Gnossla pretty high in this deck. And then last we got MCC Dean Dahila. Got second place at today's team locals, and this is, yeah, the new builds, but no Gnossla as well. Wow, okay. Oh no, 2 of them, they're just hiding. Yeah, all right, cool. Next is just one one Flagburg from Azim, 3rd place today with Flagburg Dragon. It went with my iBo, and we did pretty well listening to Bravely Default OST. Crazy to see Flagburg back. Haven't seen it for ages. Right? So good job. Not one, but a couple of Leonorns again came out with the start deck. Also have the new support. This is just like energy cycle on drugs. This does so much for the deck, which is crazy. And just running a full Royal Ride line up to, and this is just the power pump for each of the grade 1. So I think this is a pretty easy combo to build now. And then yeah, this grade 2 is like just insane. Kind of see how it goes to Vivace. And then another one here. So another one here, I think pretty similar to before. Yeah, just this one's not running the orders to power pump. And then we got Pookie, so X1 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for set 7 pre-release playing Ordinorn. And so Ordinorn, is that so many orders. You got the Habitats, you got the Regulus piece, and then 4 of the grade 1 as well, like the power pumps, grade 1 power pump. So pretty great. 2 Philanders, just going maxed out power into like Vivace for the finisher. So okay, nice. A couple of Lascaria. I actually heard that Lascaria was like pretty strong. Like JP has been ranking this pretty decently. But personally, I don't know. Like every time I play Lascaria, I just feel let down. Even the whole gimmick of like it working with the Blitz order, but then like the gimmick just wasn't that good. But yeah, we've got 2 Lascarias here. We got the Zorga from Kalbatara. Got Zorga 2 tops, and they were all from Karl. But yeah, Zorga went undefeated at locals yesterday with my beloved deck. Made a few adjustments from my previous list, and then yeah. So I guess Zorga in the current meta, you can like bounce your PGs, which might be able to help against Bavs. So could be nice. And then the other deck we have here is just from the Vanguard day, and this is just slightly different, but probably the other one superseded this list. Levidras. So not that many Levidras, just because there's there's like new levels of strongness right now in terms of deck strength. Yeah, Levidras got hit with purple OT. Oh, this one X0 by the way, but still lives because it's Levidras. Very strong deck. And then yeah, we have the new support, but they don't have it. We don't have the ban, so that's even better. All right, even better. But yeah, Bellfizer as well. This is topped the Chesterfield Vanguard Day tourney today with everyone's favorite Buggy Dragon. Also not running any new cards because what they have now is already really good. And then we have Otai. Normally I'm too lazy to post for locals, but finally incentivized with a post banless build. So a lot of the you have to tell the cards apart by the things, by the most left hand side. But yeah, I think this one the new grade 2s. So yeah, okay, cool. Lucas, first time at locals since February, got first with Nightrose X0 at GGG. But yeah, Nightrose. This has really disappeared though. It feels like Nightrose, just everyone's again, so many new decks, right? So many new decks for us. Nightrose is back on the wayside a bit. Junhao from Armory TCG brought Nightrose as well, and yeah, we've got the hostage. It's pretty much similar to what it was before, just with 3 Flanders. The 3 Flanders are probably the ones that is less common, right? Less common. Ethan with the Agora hobby with a Nightrose deck as well, and then went undefeated with this. So yeah, pretty cool. Nightrose coming back. And you know, if you play Nightrose, you play Alvinas, which will do pretty well for you coming up in other decks if you want to run that, because Alvina is just an insane generic. It's really expensive as well. And then one Maelstrom here went X1 at Enchantment Alley from Side Ikami. Feels good to able play Maelstrom again. We'll take a Twin Cast for Fire Regulus. Okay. Fire Regulus getting some work in just to get more card, dig for more pieces, and then we have the Estacion. So yeah, it looks like pretty Japanese. Most of these just Japanese lists. And this is the Miltai build. When you see like this kind of 3-2 split and then one of this, it's like Miltai build, but it's actually really good. The Miltai build's really good. Been playing it, and it just kind of flows way better. Works really well. It feels like playing a bit like Katrina. You know, make 5 attacks, big front row. Again, like, you know, it's true Broccoli's kind of gives it away. But yeah, this kind of lineup there is like the Miltai build for Estacion. Yeah, he came first as well with this build, so definitely one to copy. And then here we have this one. I think it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. I just see like one of this, and it's like it's in 2 Broccoli's there. So yeah, Estacion. Very popular build. This one running 2 Matus, so I took out the Matus. This, like, if you look at this, like, took out the Matuses, because if you run Matus, it is like pretty soul heavy, and then now you're also running the of the Persona Shield as well, so like pretty super reliant on the Burrow Mushrooms for the extra soul. Yeah, not true fan of Matuses after playing the deck with and without it, because there's just so many more things you can put in to kind of it's kind of just make the deck flow better and just like work better. Another one here as well. So yeah, is this what kind of build is this? 2 Broccolis? It's probably the Miltai build. So Miltai is like doing very well. Josh went X0 for Agora Hobbies D standard tournament with Estacion, and this is like more what the Estacion build looked like before, right? Maybe less of the winters. But yeah, the 4 Matus to kind of rush out a board, but yeah, after playing you find that yeah, very soul heavy. You don't really have that much soul to spare in the beginning, just from what you're running. So yeah, if it works, it works. But I think there are other ways to experiment on the deck, right? After that, we have some Seraphs. So just Seraphs. Anything? I don't think there's anything new. Just Seraph doing Seraph work. Maybe running some of the more grade 2 shields. This one can running this instead of 4-bit. I guess you don't need 4-bit when you have secure, and this can kind of make more copies of things you need. It adds like another element to the deck, another dimension. Normally you can't like resurrect stuff, but if you're so reliant on certain pieces, then having the resurrect card is like very good, especially if you're like a grade 4 deck. So yeah, okay, I can see that. We have Ava as well. Ava still doing pretty decent, right? Especially at locals. It's just everyone loves Ava. It's just I don't know why. Is it because of DF, right? Is it because it's just like you can kind of dig for pieces? Going super crazy with only the 2 here though. That's pretty crazy. And then Drex Agora Shop Tournament brought best deck today. Very comfortable with this build as it fits my playstyle. That's all you really need. Again, the 2 reds, but I guess you have the new order like put stuff back, right? So not too much of a big deal. And then we got Blueski RQM. Is it Requiem? Brought Ava to Agora Hobby this week and went all wins today. Agora Hobby is so popular. Yeah, another one here too. Another Ava winning, right? HO6 official, another week of Vanguard. Ooh, 2 guys happy. This guy is getting strangled, I think. Champion was a random guy, Go. So they were playing Ava. Do I have the list here? Yeah, there we go. The list. This is the Ava list. First one was Danny of the Lianorn. Do we have that? No. Okay, so well, this is the breakdown at least. But yeah, Danny of the Lianorn, he was the one getting strangled. Then was a Fu with Shiranui, and 4th was D4 defeat with a Maelstrom. Is that Maelstrom? Okay, okay. Andrew, good games. Greensboro locals went X0 with the Ava list as well and came first. My eyes have been open. Ava is cool. Now waiting for Zorga support next week. Okay, okay. But yeah, first place with the Ava. Very good, very good. One Messiah list. This is from Tungle and their VG Vanguard Day. But they came first. Right, they came first with a Messiah deck, and they got to go second quite a few times, right? You know, everyone wants to go first, but this deck wants to go second, so pretty cool. Nice mini game there. Welstras, so quite a couple of Welstras, I guess, which is surprising. You know, everyone was playing fake Welstra, playing other stuff, but you know, this one's coming back. Old school Welstra coming back. Only one Frights? One of this one? It's pretty scary, right? It's pretty scary. Only one copy. I don't know. Never mind. There's like two of them here. They're just like not ordered for something. Okay, three is more correct. 3 is more correct. This another JP build. All right, another JP build here for Welstra, and then we have Cruz. Hey. So last week at Tabner Top Deck Coimbra. In Portugal, my brother got first place with Welstra. That's good. That's good. Well, I got second place with Maelstrom. Okay, with him being my only loss. That's good, right? Like your brother did well, and I guess this was the Maelstrom list you ran. All right, so good on you. All right, good on you. Kaiju, Elite Gleamer. So Japan has finally opened their eyes on how good Elite Gleamer is. So I think the JP build currently is to run like fronts and crits, but this guy's running a heal. So again, he's jeopardized. He's calling me a lie. It's like fronts and crits with 1 PG. That was like, I guess, the meta. And then another one. I feel like some of these were also just the same guy, because this is the exact same list as this. But this was at a different place. So the guy just been tearing apart the locals with the elite. Oh, this one's like 7-7. Okay. The other one's like 6-8, right? Another one here as well. It's not the same person, right? Not the same person. But going 8 fronts and 7 crits. I feel like I personally am an 8 crit 7 front person. But some people say the front is better. JP does have this one order that can make their like Vanguard hit an extra 5k, which is very important. It makes normally guardable, like easily guardable columns become not easily guarded. And like every single piece of defense that you get out of your opponent is very important. It just stops them from being defending all the extra attacks you can do, which is a big deal. Bucket of Burbo. I always feel like playing an evil villain whenever I play this Ungabuga deck of cards, but I need to store credit to buy the new set for higher rarity Estacion. I think in English, this deck doesn't go for that much, because the most pricey and annoying things to get in JP actually is like the Elite Gleamers themselves. But we have like an extra printing of it, I remember, so it's actually very easy to get the Elite Gleamers. In English, at least. One Daiyusha from the cheat hold in Colombia, sorry. The first was here with the Daiyusha, and then second was Naomi with the Beni Yakumo, and then third was Josue with the Lichafel. Is that how it works? But they don't have the high 5 order, right? The high 5 order is like pretty insane. And yeah, look at these. Look at the happy people, right? Look at the happy people. One Impauldio. So Impauldio didn't get. Did it get any support? If it did, it wasn't played. But yeah, Impauldio. Only one Impauldio this week. Hopefully you can get something to make it better, make it good again. Lyrical stuff. We have Kairi's making a splash. This is it's like grade 4 Kairi, I guess, than just the new grade 3 on the grade 3 side. Kind of expected him elements. It was already a pretty decent deck, except it just didn't do anything on grade 3. Now it does. Another one here as well. This one's running pure Kairi, but just with the grade, what used to be the grade 4 support. Next we have this Celestial deck from Shakatame again, but for some reason we can't load the picture, right? But you would have probably seen this deck quite a few times already in some previous videos. But yeah, just not loading the video for some reason, so unfortunate. Current Amaterasu from TCG Nexus, they came first with Elephant Stoikea, but this was a team event. One of them brought the Kairi. For some reason, the quality of the video is so bad. But then, yeah, they brought Bavs Sagra, and then Elite Gleamer as well. So Elite Gleamer, so pretty meta choices, right? Pretty meta choices. But then we also have is it Prachina fight Vanguards, with the first place. I think this is from Brazilian, right? First place was Shindy, with the Absolute Zero, and then Anderson. Second place was the is it Archite? Yeah, I keep on thinking. I associate this with Elite Gleamer so much now, just because everyone uses that ride line. And then we got like a Rezael and an Arakami, so pretty cool. But then yeah, this is the Absolute Zero. So lucky run with my blue girl. This deck's a lot better than what it looks like. So there it is, right there it is. Flam Glam as well, with some of the new PRs have been doing okay. So there's just one, and then there's like another here. So only 2 Flam Glam results this week, but it's definitely doing its job. It's doing its job. I think it's running the Wellista ride line, is it? Yeah, okay. Then we've got Leisha Fell with the new high 5 order. Has it got it? Yeah, 4x the high 5 order. So good, right? So strong. And then yeah, I think this is the Stragers. It's kind of combo, so pretty good. And then yeah, another one here as well. So yeah, 4x of the high 5. Yo, that thing is doing work. It's single-handedly putting Leisha Fails on the map because of the high 5s. Yeah. One Sephirogila. This is just the Dragon Empire build, and you can run this in English pretty much. Sephirogila with the Esperlias. That's the main combo. Ways to get back. Oh, this one's not running cards to get back Esperlias. It's just running extra defensive shields and then calling it a day. So okay. And then onto the lots of collabs. So mostly Avamusica, but this one's like Mygo. I think people have realized how good Mygo is. So there's been a lot of Mygo results, but then there's also a lot of these Avamusica results. I don't know. Is it because they're edgy? They look kind of edgy, right? But it's like full rare. They got this full sign going on here, so that's pretty crazy. And then another one, Morphonica. Is it Morphonica? Yeah, but it's Morphonica. This is like the Forte version, right? So yeah, Morphonica. And then we also have the Avamusica as well. So just normal one, normal Avamusica. And then this one. This is probably oh no, this one is not the doll build. This is just a normal Avamusica build with the doll, right? With the doll. And then here's Mygo again. Yeah, no, this is one of my more favorite ones. The 16x Mitsumi's. So yeah, it's Mitsumi, right? So yeah, just you ride grade 4. You have triple drive. It's like triple drive restander, so pretty good. You triple drive and then 1 drive, so not bad. But yeah, you kind of scale up with putting stuff in the bind zone until eventually you're super powerful, right? You're super powerful. Another one here. Another collab deck is Youthberk, my old favorite Youthberk deck. First place from Leitaku, right? So yeah, Youthberk. Did it get anything new? This one's like, dude, really run this grade 3? You know, it's like it's counterintuitive to the deck. I guess the new soul fronts are pretty good, because at some point if you fail a persona ride, this will give you soul so you can be able to do things, which is like which is basically using your crest, right? Your crest to just get more cards. So okay. But yeah, it's like first that Glenn with Varga, and then we have Ghostum with the Maelstrom, and then Radiant Vanguard with the Rezael. So okay. And then Owen Yo from the World Cup, and they came 20th, unfortunately. So they went X2 but didn't make the cuts. They're running the Mygo. Then Lianorn is so cool. Swept locals with Mygo. So okay, good. This deck is kind of broken. Is it really that broken? They're not even maxing out, you know, they're just running the normal triggers. Technically you can make it slightly better by running just the name triggers of the Mygo stuff, but they're really expensive, and this deck functions without it. Misplay Makers 404 Rana not found again. They went X0 though, so it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. You went X0, it's just good times. And then finally we have some premium. So again, like I said, a lot of people are behind premium. There's only like 3 lists. It's only like 3 lists. This is a JP guy posting their Genesis list. This is a Himiko build, which I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. We definitely won't be. I really doubt we'll be seeing this at Worlds, because there's more better Genesis decks out there. And then after that, we get New York Hard Fight. Sunday's winner, premium winner at Fordham Comics was Mao with the Pale Moon. So were they cresting? I mean, but you can't run the crest with the grade 3, right? I guess this is still legal until like next week. So it's pretty good, right? It's pretty nice. Second place was Sword of Shadow Paladin. That was Eric L with Shadow Paladin. So many Shadow Paladin. And then fourth was Gitsune with the Royal Paladin. So Paladin Life versus Pale Moon. And then lastly we got Judge Sagran. The Judge of Crow's deck got 6, and they were playing Nightrose. So pretty. This is. I think Crow's Nest played like the post ban list version with no OTs, right? No OTs. So yeah, there it is. No OTs, post ban list, and just running the V. The V Nightrose, which is like still powerful. You just don't get to free stride and open up two pieces when you're cresting, right? So yeah, this is just a crest build. But yeah, I think we'll see way more builds, or like more polished builds when we go to Japan for Worlds. That's next week, so pretty cool. Yeah, that's all the lists. So hashtag VG Top Decks. Let me know in the comments what you thought of all the lists. Thank you all for watching, and remember, yeah, next Wednesday we're just kind of shifting the schedule a bit while we're traveling, especially next week because of Worlds. But make sure to tune into Worlds. It's on a Friday. It might be a bit harder, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see some pretty cool games. So go check that out. Me and DF will be casting, and it should be a great time for Vanguard. And then if you want to watch the other stuff, still Weiss and Shadowverse as well going on. So yeah, go check out the Twitch stream. Go check the Bushiroad events page. We'll have all the details, and then on the Twitter as well, if you're following them, we'll have all the details where you can go find the streams to watch. So that's it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. All right, bye.